Welcome to the world of powerful wood splitters that tear through massive logs with absolute precision. This is where machines reign over the forest timber. Subscribe now to experience raw, satisfying power. Welcome to Graincraft channel. A bright red wood cutting and splitting machine sits neatly in the corner of a home's yard, resting on old concrete warmed by the afternoon sun. A man moves steadily across the space, gathering thick, dry logs and placing them carefully onto the machine's feed cradle. His movements are steady and purposeful, setting a quiet rhythm to the simple but effective labor. Nearby, a woman stands at the controls, one hand firmly gripping the lever that guides the saw blade. Her eyes stay focused on the logs, and with a precise pull of the handle, the blade comes to life, whirring, then slicing down cleanly through the wood. In a matter of seconds, the bulky logs are gone, replaced by short, neatly cut firewood pieces. It's a scene of quiet coordination where man, woman, and machine work together in harmony to transform raw timber into ready-to-use wood with speed and precision. This is a simple, homemade wood-splitting machine, yet highly effective. Logs are placed on a sturdy wooden base. When the operator pulls the lever, a mechanical push plate drives the log forcefully toward a fixed splitting blade. Each push is powerful and decisive, cleanly splitting the wood in seconds. Although rudimentary in design, the lever mechanism is cleverly constructed to maximize manual force while maintaining operational safety and efficiency. The wood cutting and splitting machine stands like a powerhouse in the lumber yard. With a solid steel frame and a powerful hydraulic system, it operates with sharp, forceful movements, leaving no room for hesitation. A large log is placed on the platform. In an instant, a sharp saw blade slams down and slices through the wood decisively, the screech of metal against grain ringing through the air. Immediately afterward, a strong hydraulic push The firewood processor roars to life, the engine growling like a beast in the forest. A large, rugged, and heavy red oak log is neatly placed on the conveyor bed. The conveyor slowly pushes the log toward the sharp steel splitting blade, preparing for the timber split. The blade begins to lower, pressing firmly against the log, producing the characteristic cracking sound echoing through the air. The tough red oak log gradually splits into two even halves under the steel's pressure, cracks spreading like a spider web until the log fully separates. The evenly split pieces drop onto the collection bed, ready for the next stage. The splitter operates powerfully, precisely, and tirelessly, demonstrating superior strength when handling hardwood like red oak. The brute force 14 to 24 wood cutting and splitting machine roars incessantly, blending with the heavy breaths of its operator. Large, rugged logs with thick, cracked bark that seem impossible to conquer are fed one by one into the machine's core. Each sharp cut, like a steel blade, strikes without hesitation, combined with powerful pushes that relentlessly tear through the toughest wood fibers. Occasionally, the machine jams, an alert horn blares, and the worker swiftly intervenes, making adjustments before the machine resumes its relentless assault on stubborn logs. Each log splits and crashes down with a heavy thud, composing a fierce symphony of power and precision, a testament to unyielding endurance and unstoppable force. Growy, the horizontal blade that splits the forest. That unmistakable sound rises, a grinding hydraulic hum, as the growy horizontal wood splitter prepares to face another log. The tension is tangible. A thick log is placed with care onto the splitting deck. The operator, focused and steady, aligns it perfectly. Then, the hydraulic ram kicks into motion, pushing the log forward, slowly but irresistibly, toward the waiting steel blade. Suddenly, crack! The sharpened horizontal wedge cuts through the log, splitting it cleanly in two with raw, mechanical force. The pieces fall to either side, severed and silent. Before the machine can rest, the next log is already in position. The rhythm continues. Place, push, split, repeat. One after another, the heavy logs are fed into the growy, each one torn open with the same brutal precision. There's no hesitation, no pause, just the sound of metal pushing through timber and the quiet coordination between human and machine, turning stubborn wood into clean firewood, one powerful stroke at a time. The extreme wood-cutting machine, a heavy-duty firewood processor, roars to life at the heart of a bustling timber yard. The air is thick with the scent of fresh-cut wood, sawdust, and hydraulic oil. Steel claws from the machine's hydraulic arms clamp down tightly on a massive log, powerful, mechanical hands with no need for rest. The sharp metal teeth bite deep into the bark. With slow but unstoppable force, the arm hoists the trunk forward and aligns it precisely at the cutting point. Suddenly, the circular saw ignites with a high-pitched whine. The engine growls beneath it as the blade tears into the wood. In one fluid motion, the saw slices clean through, and an explosion of sawdust erupts, spraying outward in golden arcs under the morning sun. Fine particles dance in the air before settling over the ground like dry snow. The freshly cut section is then thrust forward into the splitter, a crossblade of hardened steel. With a powerful hydraulic shove, the wood cracks apart into several evenly sized chunks. A sharp, splintering crack echoes out as the log fractures. Even before the split wood hits the chute, the next section is already in position. Grab, cut, split, repeat. The cycle continues relentlessly, log after log, in a mechanical ballet of precision and brute force. It's an awe-inspiring spectacle. Engineering and raw power fuse together, transforming whole trees into firewood in a matter of seconds. This is not just a machine. It's an industrial beast, efficient, unforgiving, and built for dominance. The Landmax Harvester 400 wood processor operates like a machine from the future. One by one, heavy logs are fed into its core, where a circular steel blade begins its relentless task. The screech of metal biting into wood echoes across the surroundings, a powerful testament to raw mechanical force. Each cut is deliberate, measured with surgical precision, as if orchestrated by an unseen hand. Once the logs are trimmed to size, the hydraulic system takes over, pushing the wood forward with an unwavering, powerful motion. The freshly cut log meets the cold, V-shaped splitting wedge, and in an instant, the timber is cracked cleanly into multiple pieces. The result, uniform, consistent with segments, split with mathematical accuracy. No hesitation, no waste, just pure mechanical excellence in motion. The Landmax Harvester 400 is more than just a wood processor. It is a symbol of productivity, precision, and cutting-edge forestry engineering, where man and machine work together to tame nature with intelligence, control, and power.
Exit.